Hey everyone, I want to make a real point about the value of nested variables if you take them through layers the way we did. So, what we want to be able to do is generate templates that are as different as we want, and they all have plug and play features and they all work the way we want, but we want to avoid the footprints, right? We want to keep making it possible to move in different directions. And one of those elements is something called alternating storylines. So here, let me try to explain it by first showing something. So this is one of the themes inside this particular panel that we've been working on, right? So if I go in the panel, I can look at the different themes that we have. We have these four. Okay, these are just screenshots. We can, of course, make all kinds of changes to these themes so they don't necessarily look like the screenshots anymore. But the thing to understand is these themes could be talking about entirely different kinds of projects, or they could be talking about the same thing but taking it from different angles. So if I have my big sitemap, right? Maybe these themes are like real estate themes, but this is northwest imagery, northwest colors. Then this is southwest, that's northeast, that's southeast, right? Very different images for real estate in every different place. Maybe the content is effectively the same thing. Do you want to buy a home? Do you want to sell a home? Do you want to rent a home? Do you want to get into homes as an investor, right? And so all of the themes that we create in that panel could be multiple themes in that panel, but we would deck them out. We would use northeastern colors, northwestern colors, southeastern colors, southwestern colors, and some of the images would have pine trees, the northwest. Some would have palm trees, the southeast, and so on. Some would have cacti, and that's southwest, that kind of thing. So when we decide all the themes for all the different locales so that they each have their own colors, they each have their own images, whatever it is, then when we generate the sitemap, wherever we use a certain state, it would show those images belonging to that template, would show that particular template. And whenever we use a different state, it's going to call up another one of these templates, right? So we've already mastered that. We can create subdomain projects for as many realtors as we want across the nation. If I put 10,000 listings in here for 10,000 realtors across the nation, then I want to make sure to use the right templates with the right realtors so that there's a match, right? So when you talk about creating diversity, we can make versions of these themes. We can make more and more and more. And it's not just these particular banner block themes, but any themes we have. We can put all of our themes into the same panel and we can swap between them at will. So we can put themes into a panel that have nothing to do with each other visually at all. Some have video. Some have things like these banner blocks. Some are full width image. Some are full width video. We can do any of the combinations to create this smorgasbord effect of entirely different templates with different colors, with different fonts, with different image stacks, and then work from them. Now, the other part of that that's really, really valuable is this. We want to be able to generate into our sitemap discussions, pages, topics, like you would see here, right? These different ones. And yet, here's the thing that you can probably imagine right away. See how this says Chicago Realtors near me, and this says home search in Houston, right? This says Phoenix real estate website, and that says real estate search in Chicago. Obviously, it's reading different variables that we put together to form the menus. What if we want our menu formats to be for entirely different points and relate to entirely different storylines? We can do that. We can have alternating storylines. That's the value of nested variables within variables. Let's say we have a column A, B, C, D, and E are 5 different mainstream topics, and that would be like A, B, C, D, and E. But say we actually created 20 that we could pick from, and we could have a mix and match into the menus because maybe all these 20 topics are all good opening topics, but they're different. They're not based on the same starting points. Not the same 5. So as we produce our website listings, okay, we can actually alternate between our handwritten topics that are totally different. So if we had 20 pages that had an average of 2,000 words each, some more like 1,000, some more like 2,000, some more like 3,000, okay? And when we produce our project, we are cycling through that stack and applying our geo targets and applying our keywords of choice, but within each topic. Then what are we able to do? We are able to create alternating storylines. In other words, some of the websites are going to deal with some of the topics. Some will deal with a different combination of the topics. Some will deal with a totally third combination of the topics. But because we can do that in an organized way in our var sheets, then whatever links that would click to other pages in here would always be organized to click through to different topics or the other inner links if we want. But we can literally make it so that we don't duplicate any effort. We don't have anything weird like the same thing twice, okay? But we can actually make it all work according to our choice of the variability that we create in there, the number of alternating topics that we have, and the weighting that we place in each case. So we can have this menu link appear, this type of menu topic, if it really is more important, it can appear more often. Okay, throughout the entire structure. But do you get what I'm saying? And we can even do placements for the links so that these show up in different orders. So even if they're the same topics, they're not in the same order. How's that for neat? So if I click on it, it will be this page, but I can move this menu link over here or here or here from project to project to project. So whatever Google's looking at, there's no footprint. Literally not the same thing. It's as though these websites are actually written by entirely different people. So we can produce enough variability and content variability and image variability to cover basically the entire industry in the nation. We can make everyone's websites, industry by industry by industry. And they're all going to be better than the original guys' websites ever were. Okay. And if we went and looked up a list of companies for that industry nationwide and we plugged and played it into the system, we can match all of the template productions we create here to exact real companies around the nation where every single case is using the right template for that guy, that layer. And could we make 3 or 4 variations of this template all for the Northeast so we can mix and match between them? Sure. And then, several variations of this one for the Northwest. Sure. Several variations for the Southeast and several variations for the Southwest. Yeah, to create all the diversity we want. All the different color combinations times font combinations, image combinations, alternating topics, backlink mastery, all of it. And ranking incredibly fast for page speed. And not having the same type of anchor text with clickable links always in the same paragraphs, always in the same pages. It gets mixed and matched beautifully, naturally, through the project alignments that we're doing. That's where we are. That's the power that exists now. And that's what's being built into every website that you guys buy. So if you get any website, and again, I'll just point out the links so you get used to them, website-installer.com, website installer. When you come here and you're picking templates, all right, any template from the list, right? And again, we're kind of like updating in stacks. So if you don't see one right away, just go with this stack here. If you want, hit all and see everything that's in the system right now. Okay. And you might see something that looks like duplicates. Who knows? Just check them out. Because we're going through massive updates, but any template you want to get or any templates you want to get, every single one of these is $125 each and will automatically be updated to the latest coding that you want. It'll take a couple of days, so once you get it installed, right, just let us know you're ready and we'll go in there and we'll make changes to improve the coding. We'll get it done quickly enough. We just have to go through a queue, right? So just be aware of that. These websites, when you go to buy them, they're just one-time payments. You get details, you can live demo to see it. You can even do it here. And then when you want to get it, just fill in whatever you want to fill in. Some of this is required for the order. Then this is the stuff that you want to actually appear on your website when the website goes live. If you do, it's optional. It's all optional. And then you just got to tell us what the domain name is. If anything, get it from GoDaddy if you need. and buy it. You can search for great domain names here. This is a really quick tool for finding something cool, and then you can buy it from GoDaddy and then go put it here, and just make sure to update the name servers on your domain name. If you don't know how, call GoDaddy support on the phone and they will walk you through it. It's really simple. All right, $125. Buy. Okay. If you have any trouble installing it or anything like that, do not worry about it. Just let us know. We'll get it installed. We got to update it anyway, so don't expect to use it for the first day or two, but that's okay, right? So no problem. All right, now anything you want to get from website installer or theme to html.com. And yeah, you can mix and match. They're different templates, most of them anyway. So when you scroll down, you're going to see all these things, and they're all different, but they're $125. Yeah, we did many where we just changed the color scheme to just kind of help you envision for the industry you want better, just to kind of remind you that any of these templates work for any industry at all. Just change the colors, change the images, change the content, change the logo, and that's it. That's all I need to do to make a template work for any industry. So the only real reason you would choose one is it has the particular layout that you like best for the project you have in mind. Some of you guys are going to want this kind of a box to float here in the banner area. Some of you guys are going to want this kind of call out stuff up here at the top. Who knows? Right? And if you just want to get variations so that you can use them to backlink yourself or use them for different clients, is perfectly fine. Anything you want. Okay? They're all $125 each. All right. They all will come with the latest hand coding to make it perfect, and they're all going to come with the UAP content, so they're immediately useful. You could just put in your locations. That's optional. Put in your list of keywords, whatever keywords. Put in the links that you want to get visitors to anywhere on the internet. Okay, so that these websites can send people to your pages on your main websites, right? So these act like marketing websites that lead people to your website while they backlink your website at the same time. Okay, so you can just choose any of these you want, and you can view the demo. Again, we're making updates, so if one doesn't work, it's okay. Don't worry about it. And then you can buy now. And when you buy now, it's going to put that template name into the order form for you. And you just fill in the stuff at the top. And like I've been telling people, when you buy it now, okay, put in the required information. There's not a lot. It's just up here. Okay. And then it fills in the template name for you. And to get the $125 deal, just hit this. Okay. Now, you want us to install this somewhere. These do not self-install. We need to install them and update them. Okay. So just put in your domain name here, your email address there. And that's it. Don't worry about the rest of this like a cPanel, because it is included in this particular deal up here. Okay. So don't worry. Just scroll to the bottom and you can buy it at $125. Okay. You can get other things if you want. If you want to get the full hour consultation, throw it on. And you can get a full hour of direct help with your website once it's live. And that means you and me. Okay, we'll literally get together and go through your questions and take you from wherever you are to where you want to be next. An hour of growth, and it will be solid. You will like the effects because I can start wherever you can start and help you get forward from there doing whatever it is you want to do. We'll work together on a Zoom call. We'll hop right inside your template if you want, or inside your VAR sheet, and I'll walk you through anything you need. Okay? This other stuff's kind of built into the template, is part of that $125 deal, so don't worry about it. If you do want to get the software installer, it's $2,500. It's a biggin. So you would go to get that, but you don't need to also get, like, you don't really need to get this because I'll help you with it, and you'll start off with a video series anyway. And you don't need to get particular templates, because when you buy that one for $2,500, okay, just making sure it's saying $2,500 down here, then when we go and install this for you, you'll give us a list of 20 templates you want, and we'll put them in there for you. We'll make them all modern and put them in. That way you have 20 excellent templates of your choice that are all decked out and ready to go. and you can install them multiple times to domains. So you can use them for multiple clients. You can charge them whatever you want to charge them, rental or sell them a website, whatever you want. And you would use the software installer to get that to happen. It's fast and efficient. It's really, really quick. We created 100 cPanels in 43 seconds the last time we did this, So those of you that want to go that far, you can walk through with me and we can do that. If you want to talk strategy in general, go ahead and throw in a $125 session and ask me about the best way to get to where you want to go. We'll discuss your exact project and figure that out. Okay, the only higher level we have for the public is a $15,000 project. I've got videos about it in my channel that are quite recent. And everything that we're doing with that, we're totally modernizing to this latest level that we have available now. So this is really great power. And the fact that we can manipulate and update millions of pages spread across thousands of websites every single day, and we can file update everyone's templates from the back end. So when you get this, any other page speed updates we do that are based just simply on accomplishing more of the scoring for the page speed standards, that'll come free. Because you guys, that's why we made it so cheap, so that we can get you to be able to buy a number of templates and we can manually upgrade all of them. And if you do get it through the software installer, then you can install multiple times. You can put 160 projects on a single domain name with any combination of your 20 templates. Then if you get another domain name on a different cPanel, you can do it again. It's really incredible power. Okay, so you've got options. If you've got questions, I'm not surprised if you have questions. It's perfectly fine. Just give me a call. My phone number's around. Give me a call and we'll discuss, okay? Not a problem. And figure out where you want to go and the best way to get you there within your budget. All right. Hope this helps. Can't wait to see you on the inside. And yeah. I'm totally interested to see where you guys take this. Okay,